Hello, welcome to today's bonus action. I'm going to be making a cocktail because we chose to do a crafting series and then realized none of us are actually crafty. So my craft today is going to be a cocktail called the Train-gineer that I designed for our first episode of season 2 when we were filming, since we weren't sure what was going to happen with Jerry, and with the possibility of him leaving, figured I should just make a cocktail after him. So in this tonight we are going to have some mezcal, some kiwi simple syrup, lime juice, and ginger ale. You can use ginger beer. I'm usually a huge fan of ginger beer as opposed to ginger ale, but with the mezcal already being so strong and smoky, I think the ginger ale does a really nice job at adding like just a touch more flavor without becoming too overwhelming. My thought process whenever I'm trying to design a cocktail is really just thinking about the character, the scenario, and then either based on trying to get the right color or look for the cocktail and the character, or the right taste. So for Jerry, for me, I was thinking, I have that idea of he's a mechanic, so he's building things, so I wanted kind of that smoky, almost like oil, like gasoline type scent. The closest I was gonna get with that is gonna be mezcal, because I also was working within the constraints of our group, not really doing dark liquors. So you could also, I could have done something with scotch, which was my first choice, but pivoted to mezcal, which I think was very fun. The kiwi simple syrup adds just a little bit of the sweetness, obviously, but the kiwi fruit gives it a nice, like, unique flavor, because though Jerry is a engineer, and has the smoky, darker side, he's also very like bubbly and bright and uplifting, which I feel like is also where the ginger ale comes in to sort of give the drink a little bit of a lift. And then every drink you gotta have some sort of acid in it. So we are doing lime juice. Always put lime or lemon juice in your drink, because it will always make it better. And you can just sort of think about what else is in your cocktail. So if you think tequila, where you're thinking lime, mezcal is going to be sort of in that same family. So we're going with that. Okay, this is, I'm going to be honest, a mezcal I've never had before, but the gentleman at the liquor store told me that it was a really good one, so I am excited for it. I'm also not at my house, so forgive the weird pieces, I just sort of grabbed things. So we are going to do 1.5 ounces of the mezcal. This jigger unfortunately has a 1 ounce and a 2 ounce side, so we're gonna eyeball just a little bit, 1.5 ounces. And then we are going to do 1 ounce of our kiwi simple syrup. I did make the kiwi simple syrup. Whenever you make simple syrup, good rule of thumb is do equal parts water to equal parts sugar. So like 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 cup water, 1 cup sugar, 1 cup water. And then for the kiwis, I just did, you want to do about 2 kiwis for like 1/2 cup. Bring it all to a boil, let the sugar dissolve, and then let simmers for like 15-20 minutes until you think it tastes a little bit like kiwi. Don't smush the kiwis, it will make your simple syrup cloudy. So you just want to let them sort of sit in there and then strain it so you get out all the seeds and the little fruit pieces. Okay, and now we're going to do 1/2 ounce of lime juice. You can buy lime juice. I always recommend fresh squeezed lime juice. It is just, it's going to taste better. But yes, so I put all of that in our shaker with some ice. Any bartenders watching, don't judge me. I don't actually have any training. I'm all home taught, so don't judge my shakers. So when we're shaking, we want to shake until the shaker itself gets nice and cold to the touch. That's gonna help us know that we have incorporated stuff well. We're gonna pour this one over some fresh ice. Some cocktails, you can just dump it straight in with the ice that's in. At that point, you've sort of broken up the ice a little bit more. So it is sort of an aesthetic thing, sort of a taste thing too. And then we're just going to top it off with 2 ounces of ginger ale. And do that, and then we're gonna give it a stir. And I forgot to grab a stirrer, so give me 1 moment. Just a little bit of stir. And there you have your Train-gineer. Cheers. then you can always taste and adjust to what you think it needs. I don't like my cocktails very sweet, so I tend to not make them with tons of simple syrup. You can always add more if you want, though you are going to get some sweetness from the ginger ale, so make sure you add that before you taste it. But yeah, this is that. If you want to make a mocktail version of it, you can do it with a smoky tea. I did that for our filming so that we had both a mocktail and a cocktail option. I'm blanking on the name of the tea right now, but I will have Erin put it in post. Sorry, Erin, thanks. You just brew it nice and strong, so it's like a concentrate, and then you use equal parts that to what you would use with mezcal. And that is it. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today, and yeah, see you in AfterWorld.